Hey Drew, it's Logan Stout at Perkins Motorplex in Mayfield, Kentucky. We've been texting back and forth and talked on the phone a little bit about this AT4 with the 6.2 liter in it, 2022 model, right at 19,000 miles. And let's see, to show you where I'm at, I'm on the bottom lot here of our headquarters at Perkins Motorplex. If you were to go down this dead end street right here, this street right here, all the way to the end, you would see a bunch of service centers like this, our reconditioning facilities, our cleanup department, our Mac and Jack facility, where we do lifts and wheels and tires and all that stuff. We've got all of our resources here in Mayfield, and yeah, this is that truck. I just got to drive it for a little bit. I had a little bit of dust on it because it was parked right along the highway over there. And so I sprayed it off and put a little bit of gas in it, and yeah, just got to drive it and I love it. I think it's awesome. It rode and drove great. So let's walk around it. I always point out the wheels and tires. I know that's a big deal. These are Goodyear Wrangler tires, and they're not new, but I'm gonna say they're probably at 60 to 70% tread. So several years of driving before you'd have to do anything with those. The wheels, those two are in great shape. Let's see if these others are just the same. We always want to check for like curbing or scraping or anything like that on the wheels. 3 for 3, all 4 of them awesome, really good shape. All right, so let's walk around this thing. I'm looking for waviness in the paint, major dings, scratches, anything like that. Running boards are firm, already checked that. And I don't have a whole lot to point out on this side. This side is great. So this is one of those trucks that will kind of sell itself. We you know, we sell used trucks, we sell used cars. Everything's used, so nothing's perfect. All of them have a blemish or two, some of them more than others, of course. But then some of them are really nice, like this. Looking across the hood, no hail damage, nothing glaring there. Front of it looks great. A couple bugs on there from that drive I just went on, but not a lot of rock pecks or bug damage or anything like that in the clear coat. That grill looks awesome. Headlights, fog lights, everything looks good. Go ahead and pop the hood so we can get to that here in just a second. All right, going down the driver's side now. Looks good, looks good. There may be a scratch or two in here somewhere that's very small. It's just certainly nothing major, or else I'd catch it as I'm doing this, but that side's really good. All right, nice spray-in bed liner, AT4 logo. Oh yeah, got the multi-flex tailgate, so we can do the top, the main part of it. We can do the top of it. And we can do that step. Looks great. Of course, you got your handle here too. I've got bad knees, so I would definitely use this and appreciate that on my truck. There you go. Let's see, let's put this down and see if I can do this one-handed, getting this put back up. There's the step. There's the rest of the tailgate. Back bumper. Looks awesome. Very good. So far, I could not be more pleased. Now, I may find something as I do the rest of the video, but man, this is great so far. Super clean under here. I don't know an alternator from a radiator, but I can look through this and look for excessive signs of rust or corrosion or anything like that. Awesome through there. Great. Great. All right, let's go underneath real quick. Main frame line looks great. It's always kind of the one I look at there, that big thick frame line, because I know if it's getting eat up by anything, then you know some of the smaller lines are going to be in trouble. Very clean under there. Of course, we do our underspray on all of our vehicles, which makes them look good, of course, but it also seals it up moving forward for a little bit. And you know, we get a lot of trucks with like a red clay stain underneath, and That underspray does that, takes care of that. And we see even on our Altimas, Camrys, smaller cars, smaller SUVs, we do the underspray on them too. Just keeps everything nice and clean and protected. No smells. It doesn't smell like smoke or animal or anything like that. You got the really nice AT4 floor mats underneath here that lock together. Rear heated seats. Seat backs look good. Coloring might be off on some of these shots because of half of the truck being in the sun and half being in the shade, but Bose sound system, nice AT4 badging that they added. I love that. Driver's seat looks good. Let me shut the hood so we can see better on the inside. All right, as I get in the driver's seat here, yeah, here's where they start showing off. This display is second to none in the industry right now. Just looks amazing, and it's so customizable with all the Google stuff. It's literally asking me to say something to it right now, the Google Assistant. Yeah, the list goes on and on about how you can customize this, how you can customize this, whether you want it to look calm, have old school gauges, new school gauges, lots of data, very little data, all kinds of different setups there. You've got the heads-up display. If you look straight ahead, get this volume down here. If you look straight ahead at just in front of that Ford Edge right there, is a 0 mile per hour sign. Now it's going to be flickering probably in the video. That image is not really flickering. It is a steady image. It's just the way the iPhone captures that. It has something to do with the frame rate. My wife is a professional videographer. She could tell you all about that. But anyways, so it's not flickering. You've got 2 key fobs. The remote start feature does work. I use that to start it. So, and I mean, the list goes on. GMC cosmetically could not have done this any better. They've got this thing looking so good. You got your owner's manual. Yeah. Heated steering wheel, adaptive cruise, of course. Steering wheel's in great shape. And 19,863 miles. You can see over there on the left, that's the exact mileage right now, which is so important because this truck has low enough miles that'll qualify for a factory type total care warranty that we sell here. That is so clutch because it's nationwide. Any insured mechanic can get paid to do the work. It's parts and labor both included, and it covers not just the engine and transmission, but backup camera, parking sensors, big touchscreen, power windows, power locks, power seats, on and on and on. So love all the technology coverage that goes on it. That can be some of the more expensive stuff, and stuff that goes out more regularly on all these trucks is the technology. And so you get that covered as well at no deductible. So I sent you some numbers on it. Here's the walk around on the truck. I was trying to be as picky as I could, but I just don't have much to point out. This thing's loaded and in extremely good shape.